So, this is my pond, and today I'm going to be showing you how it's set up. So, this is my pond. As you can see, it's raised up off of the ground. The reason I tell people this is generally for the added safety feature, but I'm going to be honest with you, the fact I would have had to have dug down through several feet of solid clay had an awful lot to do with the decision making process. As you can see, now that we moved in for a closer look, the pond itself is made out of a preformed plastic liner. Although this is the more expensive option, I found it generally easier for my situation. All I had to do was lay some carpet that I had left lying about the house underneath the liner, and what this does is just adds a layer of protection so that the weight of the water doesn't cause any sharp stones or objects to push up through and make some holes in the underside. What I did then was I slowly filled in the sides with soil that I brought in. What I did over the next couple of days was I half filled the ponds and just checked for level. On the first couple of tries it wasn't quite level, so all I would do is then take some of the water out, pack some soil underneath, try it again until I managed to get it as level as I could. Over the years, one or two sides have slightly dropped a little bit, so it's not perfectly level, but for my situation with the amount of plants that I've grown around the outside, it's generally turned out okay. So, looking at the filtration system, what you can see in front of me is a Laguna pump. This pump feeds through a connected hose that goes underneath the waterfall and then back out here to a pressurized canister filter. This filter is the PF 5000 and it can take 5,000 litres of water per hour. Now, this is considerably oversized for my ponds, but what I find is that the quicker you can move the water through the pond system, the better the filtration and the clearer the water overall tends to be. This also works in conjunction with a UV filter at the back here. This UV filter is the Clear Pond Advantage UV 15, and what this does is as the water goes through the hose, it comes back out the other side and onto the waterfall. Inside this unit is a UV filter, and for those of you that are unfamiliar with what this filter does, is it blasts the algae, all the minuscule algae particles that can be caught by the media within inside the filter down here. It blasts it with radiation, UV radiation, not the dangerous kinds, well, not as dangerous. And what you find is that the dead algae then tends to clump together into particle sizes that are more manageable for your filter to pick up, resulting generally in better water quality. However, unfortunately, my water quality has something to be desired at the moment due to the fact I had to pull out some of the items for this video. But with the filtration system in place, that should clear up over the next couple of days and should be back to normal again. Now, as some of you may be already aware after watching previous videos, I'm planning on this summer hopefully moving out my 2 map turtles into the ponds. Now, to live in a pond outdoors, they require access to dry land. Now, that dry land that they're going to have access to is going to be a safe spot at the back of the ponds. Now, that wall, that area of the ponds gets sun all day long. So what I'm planning on doing is clearing out all the weeds that have grown at the back of the pond there, which is going to involve me going in the pond. We'll make a video of that at some point in the future. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a wooden platform with a ramp sloping into the water. What this does is it allows them to get themselves out of the water, dry themselves off, and get some important UV rays from the sun. And also the location, due to the fact that behind them they have a wall, to the right the waterfall, and the left there's going to be another wall there which joins onto my tortoises enclosure. This is a safe area for them. They shouldn't be bothered by cats or birds or anything like that, and even if they are, they can quickly slide down the ramp and back into the ponds. So what we'll do is in future episodes we'll show you me building that, and hopefully eventually me putting them in the ponds. Also, over the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing some more videos on George's outside enclosure, as well as the tortoise shed project that's currently ongoing. I will be interspersing that with more videos on the pond as well. I'm planning on doing a video on pond cleaning, as well as the cleaning of the filter itself, as well as changing the media within inside it. If anybody has any questions on anything that they've seen today, please feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you soon.